Hi, what's up everyone? This is Prachi. Welcome back to my channel. I know I have been MIA since quite a while, and yes, there were a couple of reasons for it. However, now that I reflect back upon them, there are less of a reasons and more of an excuses. So going further, I am going to be more consistent enough in making and uploading videos. Any which ways, moving forward for today's video, आज का video is थोड़ा सा हटके compared to what I have been uploading till date. Till date, all the content has been revolving around fashion, styling tips and tricks for men and women. However, I thought, why not this time make something under the category of self-care? So in this video, I have listed down some of my top life philosophies, or you can say top life lessons that I have learned from and until 2020, which has definitely helped me to be a better person and helped me to grow as an individual. I hope it is also relatable to you. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so life lesson number one for me is change is the only constant. Now, irrespective whether it is your friends, family, good or a bad situation, organization, people that you work with, people that you work for, your business, everything is meant to be on a temporary basis and everything is prone for a change. However, it is not the change that really dictates your life, but it is the way we respond to it. Now, the easiest way to go with the flow of change is to be more detached, to be more adaptable and to be more flexible. The more you hold on to things, situations, and the more you're attached to people, to accept the change will be a difficult task for you. So lesson number 2 for me is don't be the prisoners of your past. Move on. Now, this is something that I resonate most with, because the moment I would realize I've missed upon an opportunity, I had a habit of replaying that moment into my head for months and months, hoping and regretting that how had I responded or behaved differently, I would be able to grab that opportunity. But basically, there is nothing I can undo about it. Now, what I've realized over the period of time is that it is okay if you have behaved inappropriately in your past. It is okay if you have missed out upon an opportunity. It is okay if you did something very stupid. Just make peace with your past. Be more aware about the future opportunities and your behavior and move on. There is nothing you can undo about it. Lesson number 3 is treat people the way you wanted them to treat you and not by reciprocation. Now, irrespective how people have behaved or treated you into your past, or they have been treating you, you always have to respond back into the way that you want them to treat you and not via that same inappropriate manner. Don't lose touch with your own being. The lesson number 4 is attach yourself towards a higher goal. Now, this is the easiest way you can be focused and not let yourself get distracted from the petty stuff and the minor challenges that you have been facing. For example, if in an organization my goal is to be a managing partner in the next 5 years, I am going to focus upon working towards it and not let myself get distracted from the tough time that my colleagues have been giving it to me or how the political environment gets. And I am believing that the same applicable even for a relationship. If your intent is very clear that you want to be with that individual no matter what, I am sure letting off go those fights and differences would be much easier. Lesson number 5 is making peace with the failures. Now, failure is an inevitable part of our life, and I know once you experience a setback and a failure, there is an intense feeling of demotivation and disappointment that you go through. However, the moment you make peace with your past, the moment you accept that yes, it did happen, and the moment you look forward to what's going to happen next, you realize that the setback and a failure has given you the most authentic feedback. It has given you a space to reevaluate your approach, and whether you agree or not, it has added up a valuable learning into your life. With this reevaluated approach, probability of you achieving your goal, being successful and retaining that goal is now way more higher, because you have a better understanding of what works and what does not. It is just because of the failure. So lesson number 6 is going to be honor your emotions. We are human beings and not human doings. We are meant to be happy, we are meant to be sad, we are meant to be vulnerable, we are meant to be disappointed, we are meant to be hurt at times, and it's okay. It's fine if you're working hard for something and it just blew off. Don't try to resist that emotion within you, and especially don't try to be Ross and go like,
I'm fine.
Really?
Absolutely. I'm fine. Totally fine. I don't know why it's coming out all loud and squeaky, because really, I'm fine.
What I'm trying to say is don't resist your emotions, because the more you resist, the more it will persist. However, also don't be stuck with that same emotion for more than a couple of weeks. move on in your life. Lesson number 7 that I've learned is you can say anything you want as far as you say it with respect. Now, this is something that I've learned at the beginning of 2020 and I totally agree with it. However, I find it a bit challenging in getting it implemented onto the real life. I mean, how do you be respectful to someone who has been disrespectful right on your face? I feel the easiest way out is to walk out of the conversation or to avoid that individual. But if there is no way out, I would love to know that how would you deal with such a scenario? Comment section mein batao. Lesson number 8 is going to be practicing and feeling grateful. Now, I don't want to emphasize more upon this point because I know this has been an ultimate takeaway for all of us from the year 2020. We all have learned to appreciate small things into our life. I remember after being quarantined for a couple of weeks, the moment I stepped out of the house, the bliss I felt after just experiencing the fresh air and seeing the open sky. We all have understood this thoroughly, that it is not the joy that makes us feel grateful, but it is actually the gratitude that makes us feel joyful. Lesson number 9 is going to be learning from people rather than being jealous. Now, jealousy is something that we all feel, and being a girl, I feel that we are born with that emotion by default. However, when you are feeling jealous about something or someone, you are somewhere deep down feeling that they are better than you. Now, you cannot stop yourself from feeling jealous. Ab tumhe jealous feel ho raha hai to ho raha hai, so what? What you can definitely do is change your perspective towards it. Try to figure out what is that something that they're doing it better than you and what is that you can learn from them. And the final lesson is going to be make things happen. Don't be the individual who says कि नसीब में लिखा होगा तो हो जाएगा. If we are destined to be together, we will be, etc., etc. I understand there are certain exceptional cases where you have to wait for the right moment, but in 99% of the cases, you don't have to wait for the right moments, but you have to make every moment right. Just go ahead and get it. Hi, I really hope you like the content of the video. Do like, do share, do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and comment section mein batao which was your favorite part of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.